Well, hello. Here we go with part 2 of the Sunday afternoon concert. This part of the Sunday afternoon concert of the Johnny Cash favorites is going to be the Folsom Prison set, starting with none other than Folsom Prison Blues. Here we go. I hear the train is coming, it's rolling around the bend. I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. Well, I'm stuck in Folsom Prison, and time keeps dragging on. But that train keeps rolling on down to San Antonio. When I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, always be a good boy, don't ever play with guns. But I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. When I hear that whistle blowing, I hang my head and cry. Well, I bet there's rich folks eating in a fancy dining car, probably drinking coffee and they're smoking big cigars. Well, I know I had it coming, I know I can't be free, but those people keep moving, and that's what tortures me. If they free me from this prison, if that railroad train was popped, then I'm moving on a little farther down the line, far from Folsom Prison. That's where I want to stay. Well, I bet there goes a whistle, blow my blues away. Yeah, there we go. Folsom Prison Blues. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Well, while we're continuing on with this Folsom Prison set, as I continue to hit the mic some more, we're going to go on with Boy Named Sue. First time he ever did Boy Named Sue was in Folsom Prison, 1968. Here we go. Well, my dad left home when I was 3. Didn't leave much for mom and me, just this old guitar and an empty bottle of booze. Now, I don't blame him because he run ahead, but the meanest thing that he ever did, before he left, he went and made me sick. Now, he must have thought it was quite a joke, and it got a lot of laughs from lots of folks. Seems I had to fight my whole life through. Well, some gal giggle and I get red. Some guy laugh and I bust his head. I tell you, life ain't easy for a boy named Sue. Well, I grew up quick and I grew up mean. My fists got hard, my wits got keen. Roamed from town to hide my shame. But I made me a vow to the moon and stars. I searched the honky-tonks and bars and killed the man that gave me that awful name. Well, it was Gatlinburg's in mid-July, and I just sit down and my throat was dry. Thought I'd stop and have myself a brew. And an old saloon on a street of mud, there at a table with gilded studs, sat the dirty, mangy dog that named me Sue. Now I knew that snake was my own sweet dad from a worn-out picture that my mother had. I knew that Stardust cheek in his evil eye. Well, he was big and bent and gray and old, and I looked at him and my blood ran cold, and I said, "My name is Sue. How do you do? Now you're gonna die." Yeah, that's what I told him. Well, I hit him hard right between the eyes. He went down, but to my surprise, come with a knife and cut off a piece of my ear. Well, I busted a chair right across his teeth, crashed through the wall and into the streets, kicking in the gouge of the mud, the blood, and the beer. Now, I tell you, I fought tougher men, but I really can't remember when. Because I kicked like a mule and bit like a crocodile. Well, I heard him laugh and I heard him cuss. He went for his gun, I pulled my first. Stood there looking at me and I saw him smile. He said, son, this world is rough and if man's gonna make you, you gotta be tough. No, I wouldn't be there to help you along. So I gave you that name and said goodbye. I knew you'd have to get tough or die. There's that name to help to make you strong. Now you just fought one hell of a fight, and I know you hate me, you got the right. Kill me now, wouldn't blame you if you do. But you ought to thank me before I die for the ground when we get me spit in your eye. Cause I'm gonna beep, I named you Sue. Yeah, what could I do? What could I do? I got all choked up and threw down my gun. I called him Paul, he called me son, and I come away with a different point of view. Now I think about him every now and then, every time I try and every time I win. If I ever have a son, I think I'm going to name him Bill or George, anything but Sue. I still hate that name. I hope you guys are enjoying yourselves. You know, I'm going to try and keep this rated G, because like I said before, family show. Oh, boy. Here we go. This next song was a song that my mom had requested a while back, and it's one I've always liked, too. Anytime a person works in any kind of warehouse job or jobs in general, I think they've all had to deal with a person like Ani. Excuse me here for a minute. That's the name of this next song, Ani. Here we go. I dedicate the song to the working man. For every man that puts in a hard 8-10 hours a day, working tall and sweat. Always got someone breathing down their neck trying to get more out of them than they really have to put in. After 29 long years working in this shop with Ani standing over me, today when that little whistle blows, I'll check in on my gear and I'll retire. Superintendent just stopped by, said they planned my little get-together. Then he said I'd never made it if Ani hadn't held me to the fire. I've seen him in my dreams tonight and woke up in the morning feeling tired. And Ani don't remember when I came here how he tried to get me fired. With his folded hands behind him, every morning on he waited at the gate, where he'd rant and rave like I committed murder, clocking in 5 minutes late. But today they'll gather around me like I've seen them do when any man retires. And Ani's gonna tell me from now I'm free to do what I desire. Present me with that little logo watch to give a man in times like this. But there's one thing he's not counting on. Today's the day I give old Ani his. I've been working, building muscles. Ani's just been standing around getting soft. And today about 4:30 I'll make up for every good night's sleep I've lost. When I'm gone, I'll be remembered as a working man that put his point across with a right hand full of knuckles, cause today I show old Ani who's the boss. What time is it? 4:30? Hey, Ani! Ani! Got some knuckles for you. Oh yeah, I'm having some fun. I hope everybody else is having fun today too. You know, this is a beautiful Sunday afternoon. That's what the idea of doing these Sunday afternoon concerts are all about. And having fun. Because that's what music is all about. Music should be about having fun. You know, I know it's for all kinds of things. It's for hurts and for healing. It's a time for a joyful occasion. It's time for sad. Time for seriousness. Time for protest. Yeah. But today we're having fun. I'm having fun. I hope everybody else is having fun too. Here we go. The last song in this set is one that you guys have heard me do already just recently. I'm going to try to keep it in that grade G setting. This is one he also did at Folsom Prison. Excuse me. Cocaine Blues. Here we go.
Shot of cocaine and I shot my woman down. Went right home and I went to bed. I shot that 1144 beneath my head. Got up next morning and I grabbed that gun. Took a shot of cocaine and away I run. Made a good run, but I run too slow. They overtook me down in Juarez, Mexico. Laid in the hot joints, taking the pills. In walked the sheriff from Jericho Hill. He said, Willie, your name is not Jack Brown. You're the dirty hack that shot your woman down. I said, oh yes, my name is Willie Lee. You got a warrant, just read it to me. Shot her down because she made me slow. I thought I was her daddy, but she had 5 more. When I was arrested, I was dressed in black. Put me on a train and they took me back. Had no friend for to go my bell. They slapped my tried a carcass in the county jail. Early next morning, about 9:30, spied a sheriff coming down the line. Talked and he coughed and he cleared his throat. Just come a dirty hack into the district court. And in the courtroom my trial began, where I was handled by 12 honest men. Just before the jury started out, I saw that little judge commence to look about. In about 5 minutes in walked a man, holding the verdict in his right hand. The verdict read in the first degree. I hollered, Lordy, Lordy, have mercy on me. The judge, he smiled as he picked up his pen. 99 years in the Folsom pen. 99 years underneath that ground. I can't forget the day I shot that bad beep down. Come on, you gotta listen unto me. Lay off that whiskey and let that cocaine be.
Yeah, here we go. If you guys want to hear them with the original words, I have them in other playlists. You guys know that because you've heard me do them before. A Boy Named Sue and this one, Cocaine Blues. I hope you guys are enjoying your day. That's the end of set 2, or part 2. Here comes part 3 in just a little bit. Hang on. And if you don't forget, go to part 3, because I'm sure it'll be just as fun as this one. I hope you guys are having a blessed day. Bye-bye.